time for mutiny! Mutiny on the high seas!
After much adventure and exploring, we dive our last dive of the Great Barrier Reef before the wind takes us north. However, this is not a normal dive. We find a drop-off point on the map as we are sailing, where shallow water quickly turns deep.
Ollie was having a little browse through, checking out our route, and he saw like the depth contour, and it was just this sheer drop-off, so we thought it was sweet.
In pure Sylphia style, we investigated by jumping in for a daring drift dive straight off the stern of the boat. This is the story of a sailboat named Sylphia and the ragtag crew that call her home. Join us each week as we explore the planet both above and below the surface, and see what it's really like to live a life at sea. This is Expedition Drenched.
Oh my god, it's 6:37 and the captain is not up. It's time for mutiny! Mutiny on the high seas! Well, we're gonna leave this anchorage and we need to start making our way north because time is flying by and we have a lot of miles to cover to make it to Darwin. There's a cool dive that we're gonna do along the way, and then to make it to our next anchorage is quite far, so we really have to hustle if we want to get in the dive, get in the miles, and make it to the next site before sunset. So yeah, we gotta... Somebody's gonna get the tongs if they don't wake up soon. Yeah, Cat's gonna get the tongs. I was up first.
We are pulling anchor, but we have a couple of bommies along the sides, so we have to be really careful to stay on the sand patch, so we don't hurt any of the coral reefs. So that's why we have Aitor there checking and Supermash pulling anchor. What's your thoughts of leaving the Great Barrier Reef already?
Too soon.
Too soon?
Yeah, but I had 9 dives, so I'm very happy that I
You're
could
advanced.
do it. Advanced diver, so my mission is completed here, kind of.
What was your favorite moment? You have to pick up only one.
Yeah, I said the other day that it was the night dive with the sharks.
Yeah.
But if I look back on it now, the past 3 weeks, it's probably the monkey whales. 3 days in a row, swimming with monkey whales. Not a lot of people can say they did it. So.
We are about to do our last dive of the Great Barrier Reef, which is kind of sad, huh? So we're coming up to a wall dive called 3 Reefs, and we don't know if it's a dive, it's more of an exploratory dive. We're trying to find the safest route to get inland to a shipping route on Australia's coast. So we're trying to find our way there, and just looking at the map, we just kind of started inspecting different reefs and stuff, but we see it comes from about 200 meters right up to shallow, all the way up to the reef. So we're hoping that it could be a really beautiful wall dive for our last one. We're just gonna drift it, so we're gonna all jump as one large group off Sylphia, while Matt and Alea putt around offshore and wait for the pickup. Great Barrier Reef's been amazing. I've loved every dive we've done, and I don't know what my expectations were, but it has far exceeded those for sure. And yeah, we're gonna be dry for like 2 months now probably, because now we're heading up to Darwin. We're going into croc country, so no more scuba diving. We're gonna finally let our gear dry out. Water's really calm today, and I see the reef right in front of us, so I'm gonna have to leave you there and get back to work.
Meanwhile, the largest jar of sauerkraut is known to man.
We need vitamin C on this boat. And what's a better option than Polish sauerkraut?
Ooh, the finest of all the sauerkrauts.
Delicious.
Yeah.
I prefer to get my vitamin C from jumping in the ocean.
Do you
eat
The stuff
algae?
stinks.
Do you eat algae?
What did you say before, Matt, about the smell of the sauerkraut?
I thought the propane was leaking. I was like, is it smell like propane to you guys?
Flo, got a new friend today. She's so far away from land and she's super small.
Yeah, so the question is, where did it come from?
Yeah.
Where is it going? For now, it's my friend.
What's so special about this reef?
Deep.
It's deep.
Deep and sheer. And we don't know. We just picked a point on a map. Ollie was having a little browse through, checking out our route, and he saw like the depth contour, and it was just this sheer drop off. So we thought it was sweet, but it's not. As far as we know, it's not, you know, like a known or large dive site. So
Cool.
it's pretty cool. It feels good to check out something, and maybe we'll find something special.
Yeah, we will name it. Yeah.
Peanuts reef.
Peanut reef. Yeah. Okay, how much?
30 seconds!
Wow, now.
Ready?
Oh, ready.
Some people think love is a game you have to put away. I don't know how to blow out the flame and toss out the bouquet. I couldn't sleepwalk through moments with you. I do all my dreaming awake. I can't believe, I can't believe, I can't believe the way you look at me. Mother is gone, father is too. She followed when he left. There is a chance if their lives were spared, we might have never met. Sometimes the devil is just what you need to get back the loving you lost. I can't believe, I can't believe, I can't believe the way you look at me.
Alright, so the divers have been spotted. They're just way over there. So it seemed like it was a bit of current, so we're gonna go pick them up now. Nerea's guiding me. Hopefully we won't hit any reefs. But yeah, they're about down here. Just gotta go over there, pick them up.
How was it?
It was alright. It was mostly rubble down there, especially on the top. It was. I'm kidding. It was amazing. It was unbelievable. One of the best dive sites. The coral was. I've only seen reefs healthier than that in Komodo, Rajapat. The coral coverage was unbelievable. We saw a leopard shark, silvertip, hammy saw a hammerhead. Fish, it's just fish everywhere. That's one of the biggest dories I've ever seen in my life. That was.
I told Ollie to say it was just okay.
No, it's okay. Like
Sorry, I couldn't help.
next time the divers I'm getting 1 hour less in my shift because of this.
Thank you. We appreciate you keeping an eye on us. All right, stay safe. Sophia changing back to 1-6. We just got buzzed, like bombed by this plane. Like literally this dropped out of the sky, went vroom, right over the top of us, and then like took back off. And it's border force, and I've heard this, that over the top of the Torres Straits they really keep an eye on the vessels, because it's shocking how all of the islands all the way to Papua New Guinea, literally until just a mile off Papua New Guinea's coast, are all owned by Australia. So they take that border very serious, and there's been reports of pirates and stuff in the area, just little small thefts, the closer you get to Papua New Guinea. So all the border, I mean all the ships and boats that go over the top through the Torres Straits, they really keep an eye on to make sure that there's not any illegal activity happening, or they're also keeping an eye on you for your safety. So we're not in trouble.
For once. Maybe.
Of course, my first
know.
thought is like, what have I done?
Yeah.
What have I done? Because there's a lot of pink zones up here, like areas you're not supposed to go into.
I mean, literally just asked that if we were
Yeah. And
the wrong
luckily,
place.
all of these got all the pink zones, and so we've been weaving in and out, making sure not to enter into any pink zones, but we're all set. We're all good.
Standing up and looking at the satellites. Heaven's getting closer than I realize. Gonna reach for the sky.
There's land ahead.
It's the first land we've seen in like 2 weeks, because we've just been out in offshore reefs, out in the middle of the Great Barrier Reef and even beyond. So this definitely feels like sort of the start of the next leg of this journey as we begin making our way kind of inland towards mainland Australia, and then up the coast all the way up to Thursday Island. And once we get up through like the Torres Strait and stuff, we're going to be quite close to Papua New Guinea. So I think it's going to feel like a whole new place, and maybe similar to what it was like for us in the Solomons as far as the land itself and the landscape. And it's very exciting. It feels good to be really starting to see more of Australia after spending so many months more or less around Cairns. So we're motor sailing through like a channel because it's a bit narrow and it's turning a lot, and the wind, we're basically going straight to the wind, so it wouldn't really be possible to sail. And we've got a few miles to cover before sunset tonight to make it to our anchorage. So we're cruising along, and we will be there hopefully in a few hours.
I see crocs.
Woohoo! Tierra la vista!
Yeah, so 3 weeks or so at sea, and the first sign of human life over there, the big cargo ship behind us, 300 meters. It's amazing how fast they move. They're going twice our speed, and they're 300 meters long.
Toilet paper for the second round of COVID.
I know. I hope they have enough toilet paper on board for us. We're almost out of toilet paper.
So that's mainland Australia after a couple of weeks at sea. We're back here. So, guys, explain where we are, what we're doing here. One of you?
We are gonna anchor today. Here it's pretty safe from the wind and all the swelling and rolling, and let's see tomorrow. Maybe we are gonna keep going up north.
My amigo here, it's his birthday!
Next time on Expedition Drenched, we celebrate Aitor's birthday and a very special anniversary. It's like obviously off.
Oh yeah, nailed it. Nailed it.
Perfect, right?
I don't know if somebody talked about this, but they are really funny names on the reef.
Yeah, very
One
weird.
was like Boy Dong Reef, Little Boy Dong Reef. This is Cockburn Reef, and they were
Bushy Islet.
Bushy Island.
Yeah.
That's a spoon of wasabi. We'll see what happens.
poo. Actually, look at poo a little bit of all his wetsuit. Stop it! I didn't know you were with the underwear. Always.